Summer 2024. For some of us, that phrase holds no meaning. For others, we reminisce the joy of playing scrims all day, every day. But what made Summer 24 so special wasn't the constant scrimmages. It was a sense of community and people involved. Competitive games aren't built on ideas alone. They're built on execution. Over the past month, my team and I have been working on something focused, competitive, and built properly from the ground up. This isn't a clone or a remake. It's a full reset designed around player skill, consistency, and competition. Everything here exists to support fair play and high level performance. Now, let's show you what makes our server so special.
Something new and exciting we added are skill webs. A skill web lets players clearly see their strengths and weaknesses on a visual diagram. This lets them track how their individual skills stand among players. Players will automatically be given a skill web after their tier test.
Something that the old Scrim server did wrong is that they almost never interacted with their community, which is why we'll be constantly running community events, tournaments, game nights, and more. These events may reward skill, but most importantly to us, is that the player found it fun.
But now, the biggest difference from this server and the old one is something you've all been asking for. Others may not have heard you, but we did. That's why we're introducing a whole new way to get your tier, vouch duels. These are structured and fair games that are properly managed by a dedicated tier council.
For those that don't know how vouch duels work, I got you. The difference between a vouch duel and a normal tier test is the amount of people you play against. It still works similarly to before, but instead of just one person dictating your tier, it's at minimum 3 people who come together to discuss your tier. This eliminates almost all bias, and before, there's a chance that you could get completely countered by your tier tester. But now, you have 3 chances to prove yourself.
You might be happy to hear about the changes on the inside of the server, but what about on the outside of the server, or should I say, connected to the server? On its launch, we will be partnering with 3 important servers, the Roblox Bridge Court server, the new Roblox Bridge Reform server, and the actual official Bridge Duels Discord server. If you don't know, Roblox Bridge Reformed is a new server focused on the community. This server has its own short video talking about it, but to summarize, this server is meant to be more relaxed and casual rather than competitive, which makes it a good place to chill in.
But besides that, something that is the server will do right is moderation. This means that certain things that were allowed to slide in RBS will not slide here. This includes things such as toxicity, exploiting, favoritism, and disrespect. And if you don't follow the rules, we will enforce punishment. And we are not doing this because we want to be strict, we're doing this because instead we want to build a respectful community. This doesn't mean that you will get randomly banned for doing something small, but other things may be moderated, where they were only selectively moderated before an RBS.
E para mostrar ainda mais o nosso cuidado com a comunidade, haverá suporte multilingüe no servidor em algumas partes. Embora ele continue sendo principalmente um servidor em inglês, a integração, especialmente da comunidade brasileira, será considerada e desenvolvida cada vez mais ao longo do tempo.
Vouch duels are not technical. Well, maybe they would be if there wasn't a custom-made Discord bot to help us set them up. Our custom bot is able to do many things inside of the server to make things more convenient. For example, you may have wondered how we make the skill webs. Well, they're automatically made by the bot. But this bot doesn't just assist the tier council. It is also a good tool for the players. In community vouchers, suggestions, tickets, and more will be run with help from the bot. The bot will always be updating to fix or add new stuff.
At the end of the day, this server represents everything Roblox competitive bridge should be. Fair systems, community involvement, good moderation, constant improvement, and so much more. We've listened to what the players wanted, fixed what didn't work before, and built something that we are proud of. Now, it's time to see how the community strives under a better, new, and developed era of Bridge Duel.
Join RCB!
Join RCB!
RCB!
Join RCB!
RCB!
Join!
Ta-ta.
Bye.